Hello there, I'm Carlos, and this is Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. In today's episode of Kingdoms and Friends, we actually have two of our samurai patrons on the show, Worthy Glover and Jordan Ritchie. No matter what level you're at in our Patreon, I've tried to give you extra value for supporting us. If you'd like to play with us and be featured in one of these shows, you can do so by joining the Kingdom over at patreon.com/KingdomsTV. All of our patrons get access to our private Discord, where we can help you with your deck, you can play random games with other Kingdoms members, you can join our monthly game day, where you actually are able to play with our players via spell table, additional giveaways, and many more perks. Our night patrons get even more with discounts on our merch, a one-time welcome kit, and access to additional content in the Kingdom's Vault. Lastly, our Samurai patrons get to be on shows like this one, as well as get their own deck techs and a bunch more. On top of all of that, and hopefully the most important part, you know that you're helping support Kingdoms directly, making these shows possible for now and into the future. It really does mean a lot to me, and I can't thank you enough. For our game today, we decided to do a treasure theme. Everyone played commanders and cards that created or cared about treasures. First off, Worthy is playing Koma, Cosmos Serpent, with a starting hand of a Forest, Flooded Grove, Vine Glimmer Snarl, Soul Ring, Nature's Lore, Beast Within, and Essex Fractal Bloom. Second, I am playing Prosper Tome-Bound with a starting hand of a Swamp, a Mountain, Lotus Bloom, Dark Ritual, Cinder Pyromancer, Grinning Ingus, and Professor Onyx. Third, we have Jason playing Negan the Cold-Blooded, with a starting hand of a Swamp, Arid Mesa, Command Tower, Sulphurous Springs, Gorilla Shaman, Queen Marchesa, with a Grim Tutor mulligan to the bottom. Fourth, we have Jordan playing Akiri Lineslinger and Malcolm Keen-eyed Navigator, with a starting hand of a Mountain, Flooded Strand, Preordain, Corsair Captain, Anointed Procession, and 2 cards mulligan to the bottom. Alright, let's play some Magic.
Start with Vine Glimmer Snarl and show you that forest. Bring out a cool Soul Ring. And
Cool.
with that, pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play a Lotus Bloom, or I guess technically not play it, but I will suspend it. And I will play a Swamp, and that'll be it. I'll pass the turn.
Alright, draw for turn. Let's play Command Tower and cast Gorilla Shaman. So 1/1, Ape Shaman, X/X1, destroy target artifact with mana value X.
Did you do that on purpose because we were playing treasures?
I did.
Oh, Jason.
Oh my goodness.
The heck?
Guess I'm glad I'm the odd man out with that. You don't have to stack it. You don't have to. You just pay that. That's crazy.
Well, he just needs 2 mana for your Soul Ring. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Pass the turn.
On that note,
Yeah, I guess he's being real Negan right here. You know?
Flooded Strand, I will pass turn.
Tap. I'm gonna tap that for green. Tap my Soul Ring. Play Nature's Lore. Go after a breeding pool. I think it will come into play tapped. And maybe to short circuit it, I will then summon Cross Chamber, bounce that to my hand, and then that will be my turn.
Draw for turn. Play a mountain as land for turn. Yeah, I think I'd try for it. I'm gonna go for a Dark Ritual. I will go for a red and play my commander for 4. Any responses there?
Yeah, I'm gonna crack my Flooded Strand and get a tap land.
He successfully scared me. With that, I will go to my end step, which allows me to exile this card. It is an opposition agent, so good thing you got your land there. You can go ahead, Jason.
Draw for turn. Let's play a Mountain. We're gonna cast an Everflowing Chalice for 1. Let's attack Worthy for 1.
Yes, I'll take it.
Let's pass the turn.
Untap, draw. I will play an Arid Mesa. I'm gonna tap a blue for Preordain. Scry 2, draw a card. Yeah, I'll just bottom them both actually. Draw. Once again, pass turn.
Untap. Showing you the forest I showed you before. I'm gonna tap 4/6 and bring out Essex Fractal Bloom. It's a flying 4/4. First time I create one or more tokens during each of my turns. I may instead choose a creature other than Essex Fractal Bloom and create that many tokens that are copies of that creature.
He can copy anyone's creature except for his own Essex.
Wow.
He's out of control.
That's
Real
way
hadn't-
better than I ever thought.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
was like, well, now I got to figure out how to work around the legendary rule, and and I'll pass.
All right, I remove a counter. I draw for turn. Yeah, I guess the only thing I can do is a Star Compass tapped. I think this goes away to permanent exile zone. Go to man step, and it is a land. A little too late there, Smoldering Marsh. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Let's play Arid Mesa. Let's go ahead and crack this. And I'm going to search for a Triome and then pass the turn.
I'll, on your end step, do my own search. Go find a... Tap 3. I'm going to cast one of my commanders, Malcolm. And that is going to be it.
At the end of your turn,
No. Blue player says no.
X equals 1 for Gorilla Shaman, and I will blow up Worthy's Soul Ring.
Yeah. And as the blue player, I would like to say nope, but I don't have that option. Untap, upkeep, and draw. So I'm going to play a Flooded Grove. Tap this to get green and blue, and one more. Play Beastmaster Ascension, and I'm going to move to combat. I think Jason deserves to have my 4/4 flyer fly at your face.
I very deserve that. I accept.
And then I will pass turn, leaving my Simic Growth Chamber untapped.
I'll untap.
Don't you get a counter for your Beastmaster?
Oh, yep, thank you.
Get this Lotus Bloom. Draw a card. I'm going to crack my Lotus Bloom. Oh, I'm sorry, I get a treasure from Lotus Bloom coming into play. I'll pay 1, 2... I guess I'll play my land. So I'll get another treasure. So 1, 2, 3 mana plus... It'll be black. I guess I use all my treasures so Jason just doesn't blow them up. 6 mana. Or Professor Onyx. You make each opponent sacrifice a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls, which I think is what I'm going to do.
You're casting it right now.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep, cast. Yep. It'll kill both their creatures. Come on.
Well, it also killed mine.
Oh, yeah. But we lose an Essex and we lose the Goblin.
But I feel like that could be very combo-y, so...
Oh, yeah. It is with the Chain of Smog, but I don't have that in my hand. So you have a chance.
But you do run it. So
I do
you're
run
admitting
it.
to that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to...
Shoot. Instead, then, I will play Cinder Pyromancer. It is a 0/1 for 3. When it deals 1 damage to a player, whenever I cast a red spell, I can untap it. And with that, I go to my end step and exile a Wayfarer's Bauble and pass the turn.
Last break.
Draw for turn. So I played a Sulphurous Springs, and then let's play Archaeomancer's Map. When this enters the battlefield, search my library for up to 2 basic plains cards, reveal them, put them into my hand, and shuffle. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if they control more lands than me, I can put a land onto the battlefield from my hand. 1, 2, 3. Search for 2 basic plains and pass the turn.
Draw. Play a Glacial Fortress. Anointed Procession. I will move to combat. Carlos, I'm going to swing 2 in the air at you.
Take it.
I will create 2 treasures. That'll be the end of my turn.
I'll untap and draw. Let's go ahead and move to combat. And Carlos, I'm going to take my 4/4 flyer at you.
Jeez.
And I will play a land. It's got 2 on it now.
So you have 5 lands, right?
3, 4. Yep. And I
Okay,
played that.
I'm gonna Archaeomancer's Map will put a land onto the battlefield.
I'm going to tap that and play Cultivate. I'm going to go after a forest and an island, put the island into play, and then I'll be done.
I will draw for turn. I will play a Graven Cairns, cast a Wayfarer's Bauble, get a treasure.
When Worthy puts his island on the battlefield, I'm gonna Archaeomancer's Map the snow-covered plains onto the battlefield.
I will deal a damage to As much as Jordan's hurt me the most, I think Worthy's still ahead.
I'm just keeping people in check. That's it.
And then I'll cast a Grinning Ingus. I'm going to use my treasure because it probably get blown up anyways. I'll probably do my bauble as well so it doesn't get blown up. Untaps him. So I'll go get a mountain and exile this card. It is a vampiric tutor. Okay.
Jordan, I wish I could be merciful. At the end of Carlos's turn, we're gonna blow up your 2 treasures.
Okay. I will float them for no reason.
And yeah, it's your go.
Draw for turn. Rugged Prairie for my land.
But Jason is the problem.
I'm fine.
Oh, jeez.
Queen Marchesa, and then we'll go Pitiless Plunderer. End the turn, draw for Monarch, pass the turn.
Just move to combat. Malcolm is coming at you, Jason.
To Commander.
I am now the Monarch. I will tap 3 for Corsair Captain. It enters the battlefield, create a treasure. So I'll create 2. And other pirates I control get +1/+1. Move to my instance.
Pirates with treasure.
And I pass.
1 mountain untapped there, Jordan.
And 4 treasures.
And 4 treasures. Let's play a forest. I'm going to declare combat and swing my Essex at you for 4. And let's tap 7. Let's attempt this. Koma.
He cannot be countered.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm all worried about your treasures over there. And
I was going to be like, hey, you want to make a deal and I won't counter it?
And with that, I will pass the turn and currently the Monarch, so I will draw that card.
I forgot to draw a card at the end of mine.
I will do a damage to Worthy.
I will take that damage. And then I will
on
get...
my upkeep, you can make any creature you want.
I think my Coma's Coil is sufficient right now.
You could get a Marchesa. You could get a Prosper.
Yeah, let's do the Marchesa.
So you become Monarch again. And I will draw for turn. I'll get a treasure. I will Vampiric Tutor. Yeah, I'll get this card. Put on top. Draw for turn. I'm going to return Grinning Ingus to my hand, and I'll get 2 colorless and a red. I'll tap an additional red and use 2 red and a colorless for bonus round. So this includes you guys, but until the end of turn, whenever a player plays an instant or sorcery spell, that player copies it. You may choose new targets for the copy. I have 1 colorless floating, 2, 3, 4. I deal a damage to you, Worthy, and in response to the bonus round. And then I'll do another damage to you, Worthy. But when I cast this Hurl Through Hell, my first target is Koma, and you can put it in the command zone, and then I can't cast it. My second target is, I think I'm going to do the Shaman. And then I'll cast the Shaman. Is it still end of turn? End of your next turn. Okay, maybe wait, actually.
Oh, we're still deciding? Okay.
Well, yeah, sorry, I thought if I had to play it this turn, then I'd get it and play it, but because I can wait till next turn, maybe I get something that I can play on my next turn.
Like Essex.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Jason, keeping us real in this game, you know? So I will exile Essex, and then I can cast it until my next turn. Go to end step, and a Soul Talisman in the Prosper zone. Actually, can I not cast that in Prosper?
It doesn't have a mana cost, I don't think so.
That's sort of a non-bow in a way. Yeah, so it sort of doesn't matter. I will pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
So do you get something from Marchesa?
Oh yes, thank you. On my upkeep, Assassin. The time feels right. Let's go ahead and cast my
How's it
commander.
going here, say?
When it enters the battlefield, I and target opponent each secretly choose a creature that player controls. Then those choices are revealed, and that player sacrifices those creatures. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a creature, I create a treasure token. We are going to target Carlos. Gonna write down which creature I want dead here, or the one that I think you won't guess. Okay, ready? Go. Prosper. So they both get sacrificed, and I get 2 treasure tokens.
Can I deal a damage to you? Or not, because it's resolving?
You can deal it damage, that's fine. Because I would have targeted you, and then you could have responded. Okay, Worthy is the Monarch. You have a island open.
I have 1 island open and my own Marchesa.
Gonna attack you with the 1/1 Death Touch Haste Assassin. If you want, we can just pass the back and forth from each other, because you're gonna make a token on your upkeep.
That's true. I will take it.
Feels like dealing with the devil over here.
Well, I think Jordan will get it from one of you with his flyer.
I know.
Let's play land for turn, Sacred Foundry tapped. And then I'm going to sacrifice 2 treasure tokens and 3 for Conjurer's Closet. At the beginning of my end step, I may exile target creature I control, then return that card to the battlefield under my control.
I will respond. I will cast Spell Swindle.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice treasure.
Well, I will create 10 treasures.
At the end of my turn, I will draw for Monarch and pass the turn.
I will sacrifice a treasure and I will Mystical Tutor. Get Rift and put it on top of my deck.
Yes. Except he'll get Essex back. Dang it.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to tap 4 for Storm the Vault. Then I will go to combat. Worthy, you're the Monarch, right?
No,
I am.
I will swing it's a 3/3 now because other pirates get +1/+1 from my Corsair.
Okay, up to 5 commander damage.
2/2 at you, Carlos.
Me. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. So I will create 1 for each of these dealing combat because they're pirates. Swinging at different people, it'll be 2, so 4 in total, and then I'll create another 2 on each of them from Storm the Vault.
I think it's 8 because Malcolm gives him 2 for hitting you and me, and Storm the Vault gives him 2 for hitting you and me, and then Anointed Procession doubles for that. So
I think that's the right way. Cast my other commander. Pass turn. I'm the Monarch, so I will draw, but then Storm the Vault will flip.
Draw.
you get an assassin. Yeah, if you're not the Monarch, then you get the assassin.
That's when you get it, is when you're not. Yeah.
I'll try. Gonna play a Thought Vessel. You've only got the 1 creature face up right now, right?
It's first strike.
Oh, first strike, so my Death
Well,
Touch wouldn't matter.
I'll let it come through if you want the Monarch.
Alright, I am going to swing Marchesa at you and my little assassin at Carlos.
Sure.
So I'll get 2 more counters on Beastmaster, and then I will play Forest Cuss that I have no maximum hand size and only 3 cards in hand.
My turn?
Yeah, I am the Monarch, so I'll draw.
I'll draw for turn. Well, I'll suspend Mox Tantalite. I'll play Grinning Ingus again. Yeah, I'll play Helm of Awakening. Essex will never exist again. Yeah, so everyone's spells cost 1 less. So, your go,
Nice.
Jason.
Draw for turn. Okay, we'll go to combat stuff. Let's hit Worthy for 1, Carlos for 1.
I will take it.
Yep, that's it.
Sure, I'll take a damage.
Pass the turn. Oh yeah, I'm drawing for Monarch.
On your end step, I will Rift.
We are going to try to cast Crackling Doom. This deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures he or she controls. Any response?
None for me.
Nope.
Carlos.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice all my tokens.
You only do it as a sorcery. I shouldn't have played it.
My Marchesa goes away. Take 2, right?
Never
Yeah.
mind.
And then we are going to blow up 3 of your treasure tokens. And then Cyclonic Rift. I'm going to discard Thieves' Tools, Archaeomancer's Map. And now I have 7.
Untap, draw, play for 4. I'm going to cast Pirate's Pillage. Additional cost, discard a card, draw 2 cards, create 2 colorless treasures, discard a Misty, draw 2. I create 4 more treasures. 16 blue mana floating. I'm going to cast Blue Sun Zenith. I'm going to use
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
10 of it. So I'll draw 7 cards.
I made a fair amount of play mistakes, actually, in this game. I can't tell you what they are yet, because they're probably not relevant at this point, actually, now that he drew all those cards, but... Ragavan!
Play planes for a land return. Tap 1 for a Crown of Flames. I'm going to move to combat. I will swing a 2/2 at Jason, and then a...
It's a 3/3,
or
right?
Actually, it's a 3/3, sorry. 3/3, and then a 2/2 at Worthy.
So I'm taking 3, no blocks.
I'm taking 2. 29.
You become the
Oh.
Monarch, Jordan.
And you get 4 treasures.
Yes. I will use this and a red. So I have 1 colorless floating. I'm going to cast Wheel of Fortune.
We discard our hands and draw 7.
Negan's going to go to the command zone from my hand.
My one other card, it was Underworld Breach, so that's pretty sad for me.
So I had the Twin Casters, Adrix, Sakashima, Whelming Wave, Beastmaster Ascension, Thought Vessel.
You know about these. Teferi's Protection, Karn the Great Creator.
I'm going to cast for a blue Siren Storm Tamer. Pay another 2 for Fabricate.
I'm going to counterspell that.
I'll sacrifice 3 more. I'm just going to cast Monologue Tax. Say go. I believe I'm still the Monarch, right?
Right.
Yep.
I'll draw.
We'll untap.
That was a good turn.
Keep and draw. Rejuvenating Springs. You only live once. 8-9. Out comes Koma. I'm going to pass.
Untap.
I'll get a
Take
coil.
this down. Draw a card. I will play a Prismatic Vista. Yeah, I'll crack it, I guess. Get a swamp. Lose a life. And maybe I just also play my commander, because Koma's scarier than mine. And if that is good, I'll go to my end step and exile a card. It's a swamp. And I'll pass turn.
End of turn. Let's cast Soul Shatter. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control.
I hate you, Jason.
Say
I
no.
literally
There you
in-game
go.
hate you.
No.
Yes.
Okay, untap on my upkeep. Here comes coil number 2. Let's cast Temple of Triumph. Cry 1. Let's shift that to the bottom. We're gonna strike it rich and create a treasure token. 7. Cast Negan.
I'll just create a treasure because that's the second spell.
And I will target Worthy. And reveal.
No. You want to choose Koma as well, Worthy.
Because it's going to sack. It'll leave the other 2 out. It'll sack that.
Yeah.
Yep.
In your situation. In mine, it was different because maybe there's a game, but in this situation, he's not going to kill a coil, you know.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you sacrifice a creature, I'll create a treasure. And that is my turn.
I will untap. I will take a damage actually. Draw. Place defense. Take 2 life. Tap a red. And then tap my vault for 14. Yeah, 14 blue. I'm gonna cast Brass's Bounty.
Now one person is dead for real. How many lands do you have?
7. So not too many.
You
but
get 14. Not too many.
I had 14. I used 6 and 8. And then I'm going to cast Reconstruct History. Return up to 1 target artifact card, up to 1 target enchantment card, 1 instant, 1 sorcery, 1 planeswalker. Exile this. I'm going to grab Fabricate and Rift back. Use 1 blue and then 2 of these for Fabricate. Tutor for an artifact. Going to be Cloudstone. Move to combat. How big is Negan?
4/3.
I'm going to swing Ragavan at you. And then I'm going to swing... Well, shoot, actually, I should try and kill you, right?
I think it's time for you to close things out.
I'm going to swing my Ragavan at you then, Carlos, and then this flyer at you, Worthy. So I will then pump him up to the amount needed to kill you.
So I'm at 8. So you need
13?
Yeah, 13.
13, so 3 plus, so 10 treasures?
So I'll go down to 17.
I died.
That's so scary that you're like, I'll go down to 17 treasures.
But then I will gain 4, and then I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Keep and draw. Play at Forest. So
Did you draw from Monarch, Jordan?
I did not.
Let's try to exile your commander with a Raven form. Give you a 1/1 bird.
I will use this to sacrifice.
Oh, yep.
yeah.
Storm Tamer.
Yeah.
I forgot. Storm Tamer. Yep. 3, 4. That doesn't matter. Parallel lives. To Steve. And I will pass.
And you cast 2 spells, right?
Yep.
Alright, untap, draw, we'll play a swamp from exile, get a treasure. I'll Grim Tutor. I guess I'll use a treasure because it'll probably be bounced. And I'll lose 3 life. Yes, I take this card. So I could have gone and got Sedgemoor Witch because the other piece of the combo is, what's her name, Professor Onyx. But I'm just going to cast it regularly against you, Jordan. It is Chain of Smog. That is my second spell. and it makes you discard 2 cards. And if you want to, for free, you can have me discard 2 cards, but then I can do it again.
I will discard 2 cards. Vanquish the Horde and an island.
And then you're not copying it?
I'm not copying.
I'll tap like this. I will go to my end step, get a Bajuka Bog into the Prosper Zone, and pass the turn.
Untap. Tap 1 and 2. A single artifact. Let's just go with the food. Use Reverse Engineer, tapping 2 blue. Improvise, and then tap artifacts. Cast this, or to help cast for it, draw 3 cards. Play an island for turn. I'll tap this. I will just go ahead and cast a Rift.
I'm going to Growth Spiral. I really don't think I have an answer. So I'll draw a card and play the land that I drew.
It's untapped at least, yeah. Well, here's my little tech. I'm sure you have a counterspell though, Jordan, but I'm going to reiterate it. So it'll Cyclonic Rift you as well, without buyback. That's what I searched for.
I will have to make something happen, I guess.
Oh!
You're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta add up the numbers real quick. Use 7. I had 24. I'll tap 2 white. I'm using 2. I'm gonna cast Debt of Loyalty. Then I'm gonna Deflecting Swat your Reiterate. Choose it to target Debt of Loyalty.
Gotcha. Yep, I can't do anything about that, so I will get a copy of Debt of Loyalty. Does that have a target?
Yeah.
I will just choose Prosper.
And
yes.
then I gain control of Prosper, yeah.
Then I will cast another creature, Stormfleet, 2 more blue.
You can sack your Steve in response, Worthy, to the Cyclonic Rift.
Right. Yeah, stack it, because I need to ramp. I'll go after another island.
Moving to combat, I will swing at you, Carlos, with my Malcolm. And then I'm going to swing everything else at Worthy.
Yeah, I was a bigger threat, Worthy. Take that. No anything.
Yeah,
I have 2, so you need to sack 16 treasures.
I will sack 15 because I have 1 mountain.
And then how much did you hit me for?
3 and 2. And then I will exile the top card of your library and I can cast it till the end of my
How
next
about
turn.
a Hinterland Harbor?
But I will create a treasure 2 actually.
And you get some for hitting Carlos too.
My turn?
Yes.
Yep, so I think 14 is right. No, you went to 10 because you used 1 red, and then you got 6 in combat. I'm dead to really amazing fire-breathing pirate damage.
Playing that land that I didn't just now draw. And I will tap all but 3 of those islands for my Koma. And then watch you come back at me in the air with your nasty commander.
Well, we'll see.
I'll pass.
Actually using the mana vault, what?
No, I'm just taking the damage. I just untapped it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I used it earlier. Okay.
What do you have in your graveyard?
Just
Instant or sorceries? I will.
Raven Form, Growth Spiral, Fierce Guardianship, Counterspell, Whelming Wave, Beast Within, Cultivate, and Nature's Lore.
I am going to cast Direfleet Daredevil. When it enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast this card this turn. You may spend mana as though it was anything of any cost. I'm going to target your Raven form. Go ahead and cast it, targeting your Koma.
I'm going to sack this and tap down your flyer.
I'm going to pay a red to bounce the Crown of Flight. Oh, it's
Okay.
that. And then I will use another one to cast it and put it on my Stormfleet. Yeah, I'll just swing out.
What's the biggest thing I can get in front of?
The biggest thing is a 3/2, but I have something that is unblockable. So
The 3/2, I'll put the little flyer in front of. And so I take how much?
a total of 17.
17 from the creature plus 2 from Ragavan.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Cool. Untap.
Please tell me it's a land.
Yes, it's a land. This doesn't matter because you fly, right? You still have your flyer.
It's unblockable.
I'll play Koma because surely there's got to be some sort of a bonus for the number of times you play a 7 mana commander with 3 commander tax on it. And I'll pass. Get my fancy coil on your upkeep.
Yeah, you can tap the unblockable one, but then you still take 7, 8,
Yes.
9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
I'll just swing out with everything.
Yeah, so I will sack, tap your unblockable, and then take the rest.
Should be more than that.
Yeah, boom. Good game. That was nice.
Nice.
Good build.
Good game.
Not only was Jordan's deck the best treasure deck, it was gorgeous to look at too. Thanks so much for Worthy and Jordan for coming on the show today, and especially for being some of our Samurai patrons. I'd love to hear what you thought of our game today, as well as any questions about our Patreon, or even any suggestions. I'm really proud of our little community, and I hope that we can continue to grow and that you might join us. On that note, a special thank you to our Samurai patrons, Revolution Gaming, Morton Christensen, Jordan Ritchie, John McManus, Dr. Birdseed, David Siraj, Worthy Glover, and Chris Crowley. You really are the pillars of Kingdoms. With that, thanks for watching, and keep it nerdy.